Hi everyone, I am in Everest VR right now, and I am at the base camp getting ready for my trip to the peak of Mount Everest.
Finish the Puja Ceremony by placing some food or drink on the stone altar.
Alright, so we're in the Puja Ceremony, which is like some ceremony where you try to appease the crow gods who control your fate on Mount Everest or something. Let's see. If the crow lands on the thing, then we're in luck. If they don't, we're screwed. There was a lot of Everest lore before this, but I kind of skipped over that part. Oh, a crow landed. Yes! That's what we're looking for. Crow on the branch. Get him! Okay, that must be the puja. Or wait, no, I think he's called a Sherpa. I don't know what a puja is.
Your ascent begins on the Khumbu Icefall, a tumbling field of ice that guards the entrance to the Valley of Silence, the Great Western Khumbu.
Okay.
Prone to avalanches, its topography ever-changing, it would be impossible to traverse without the Sherpa. With a new route each season, the Sherpas must also account for the constant motion of the glacier each day. For many climbers, this perilous crossing is the mountain's most daunting trial. On the 18th of April 2014, Khumbu Icefall claimed the lives of 16 Sherpas who perished in an avalanche that engulfed them on the glacier.
Avalanche. The graphics are so good. That's like the coolest thing about this game so far. Is just the graphics are amazing. I wish I could show it off in full resolution, but unfortunately, this is the preview window resolution that we have to deal with. Okay.
Grab the ascenders and lean forward slightly. The ladder is going to wobble a bit, but it's secure. Trust me.
Okay.
Good job. Now climb the next ladder.
Okay. Let's go. Uh-oh. Cool. Let's go. Okay. Made it up the ladder. Snowballs. No snowballs. Cool.
Just let me know when you are ready to leave.
Okay, let's move on to the next stage. So I guess this game is just, you go through these various stages and you do these little climbing mini games.
Once you scale the icefall, you reach Camp 1.
And you see these little cinematics.
From there, you must make a long trek to Camp 2, which is situated in the upper section of the valley. Towering ahead of you is the next major obstacle, a formidable wall known as Lhotse Face. This is the steepest vertical ascent of your trek, over 1,000 meters of hard blue ice where the slightest misstep can be fatal.
Is that it?
Midway up, you spend the night at Camp 3, where tents are nestled on small ledges hewn into the icy slope. Your reward for this arduous climb is to reach Camp 4 at the South Col, which lies on the boundary of Nepal and Tibet.
Sweet.
Then
graphics, though,
you will
are
prepare
so
for
good.
the final push. The summit is now within your grasp.
Okay. I gotta be honest, climbing Mount Everest sounds pretty freaking lame. So I'm glad I can do it from the comfort of my living room. Knock that one off the bucket list easily. Okay. Let's check inside this tent. Oh, no one in there. Ooh, I want the yellow tent.
I've waited my whole life for this moment. Always had to hope the weather clears up tonight. This might be my final attempt. How many times have you been here? I've been up on this mountain 3 times, never made it to the top. 3 times?
Noob.
How far have you made it? Well, the furthest I got was just below the Hillary steps. What happened? We had to turn back. I needed to get my partner down. He's gotten very sick and was running out of oxygen. You survived? Yeah, just barely. But the thing is, he also saved my life that day. Oh yeah? Okay. Shortly after we turned back, the summit was hit by a massive storm that lasted for days on end. No one who summited that day made it back. What is your partner now? You keep flying together? We do. He's resting in the tent over there. If I were you, I'd do the same. You're gonna need it. Call together.
Hard to even hear these guys because they're so muffled. I hope you can hear it on the video. Okay, let's get a move on, folks. I'm not waiting any longer. Oh, I can't teleport outside of the area. I just want to teleport right up to the top of Everest. Okay. Ah, there's my tent. I wanted a yellow tent, but I guess this will have to do. Alright. Good night. Let's go. Okay. What's up with this guy? Oh, here we go. Alright. Moving on to the next stage. That one's pretty boring.
You leave camp in the middle of the night. Your aim? To reach the summit in the late morning. That gives you just enough time to get back down without being exposed to extreme weather in the afternoon. At daybreak, you reach the south summit. From there, you can see the true summit of Everest.
Where's the true
Halfway
summit? Is that
between
it?
the two summits lies the final challenge of your climb to the top. The knife ridge provides narrow passage with a drop of thousands of meters on either side. Make it this far, and you've reached the infamous rock face known as the Hillary Step. At this extreme altitude, you will need every bit of energy you can muster to keep going. The Hillary Step allows only the passage of one climber at a time. Having to accommodate a stream of climbers on their way up and weary climbers on their way down, it has claimed the lives of many.
Cool.
Their frozen remains along the path are a solemn reminder of the perils of the death zone.
Just another reason to not climb Mount Everest. Okay, stand on the footprints. Puts me right in the corner of my play space.
Watch your step. Just put one
Oh.
foot in front of the other. Careful!
This would be a great game
Grab the
to.
ascenders.
This would be a great game to demo to people. Because I don't really feel a sense of like vertigo looking over the edges in VR anymore, but I'm sure some people would totally freak out.
Take your time.
I'm gonna take my time. I'm gonna hustle up there. Alright, I'm almost at the top, huh? This guy's really taking his time.
Just let me know when you are ready to leave.
I'm ready to leave.
The end of the ridge, and the end of the world. Then nothing but that clear, empty air. There was nowhere else to climb.
I like this narrator more than the stuffy British guy.
At the top of the world.
Cheesy flags. Okay. Stand on the footprints. Got it. It's my flag. Okay. What? So I've already made it to the top of Everest, huh? It's a nice view. Let's get right up on the edge.
People ask me, what is the use of climbing Mount Everest? And my answer must at once be, it's of no use. There is not the slightest prospect of any gain whatsoever. Oh, we may learn a little bit about the behavior of the human body at high altitudes. And possibly medical men may turn our observation to some account for the purposes of aviation. But otherwise, nothing will come of it. We shall not bring back a single bit of gold or silver, not a gem, nor any coal or iron. If you cannot understand that there is something in man which responds to the challenge of this mountain and goes out to meet it, that the struggle is the struggle of life itself, upward and forever upward, then you won't see why we go. What we get from this adventure is just sheer joy. And joy is, after all, the end of life.
It's really
We
pretty.
do not live to eat and make money. We eat and make money to be able to live. That is what life means, and what life is for. George Mallory.
Alright. I just climbed Mount Everest. I'm one of the elite few who has made it to the peak. And it's a nice view. Now give me a snowboard and let me fucking shred down there. I thought these were going to be like the flags of different countries, but they're just kind of various colored scarves. So that's Mount Everest, folks. I want to check one more thing. There's something called God mode. Just waiting for the game to end. Oops. Oh, there it is. Leave the summit. So, God mode. Perfect. That's what I was looking for. So, in God mode, you can just teleport around to, I guess, various different summits. And, can you select them? Let me just look what this actually says here. Oh, it just says the altitude. Doesn't actually appear that you can select the, will that do it? No. So God mode basically just gives you like a big God-style view of the whole Mount Everest range, and you can teleport around and look at the various things. It'd be cool if you could teleport to each individual summit, since you only go to the one summit in the game. But that is the entirety of Mount Everest for you. So this is less of a game than it is like a VR experience. It's the kind of thing that you keep around because it'd be really cool to show like new VR players, to show like your parents or something. They'd be like, wow, this is neat. And the graphics are really amazing. Like, I don't know, snow looks really good in VR. For some reason it has a reduced screen door effect, so it feels more immersive. And the sound and the little animations and everything was pretty cool, but overall, like I said, it's not really a game, it's just like a little experience, so you can kind of do some crazy sort of thing that you probably wouldn't really do in real life, and you can experience it from the safety and comfort of your living room. And I had fun doing it. It was interesting. It is a $25 game, so keep that in mind before you go out and buy this. But I'd say it's worth it. So thank you for watching this. That has been Everest VR. And check out my channel if you're into virtual reality. Have a great day, and goodbye. What? Man, that tree knocked out 3 snowmans. The snowmen are actually really fast, so it's tough to hit them with snowballs. But they just end up killing themselves on the trees, because apparently they can't pop through trees like the player can. Like that.